Good morning. Good morning. It's Friday. It's the weekend. Although it felt like Monday to me. I just stopped at the bank. I just got paid for my document coding job. And it took a week and a half for the check to come because I worked for a company in Canada. But I'm at the post office and I did send out the bracelets now. So the rest of the people for the breast cancer bracelets should be getting them soon. But I just wanted to stop and talk because I had a conversation with the mail lady, and I see her all the time, but we just small talk. Hi, how are you? How's your day? Whatever. And I don't know how it started, but she told me that she was going to her reunion. Oh yeah, she had been talking to somebody, and she goes, oh, reunion coming up. And she's such a lovely lady, and she was saying that it's her 40th, and she said, back in school, I was not popular. She said, when she went to her 10-year, she had lost over 200 pounds. And she said, when I was in, school, I had like Coke bottle glasses. She goes, and I'm not kidding. She said, I wasn't even a candidate for LASIK. And so she must be about my age. Well, I would have a 45-year reunion, I think, now. I quit going to my reunions. And we talked about it, that like when I went, the girls were still cliquey, if you can imagine that. And I don't know, it just feels like I was back in high school when I went. And even my best friend that I've been friends with since grade school, we both showed up. And I was telling her I identified more, because she goes, I was not popular. And I think I was popular. I didn't feel popular. I love sports. Sports was my, that's what I love to do. I threw myself in sports. I played volleyball, softball, and I tried basketball, but I didn't like it. Too much running back and forth and back and forth. So I became a hockey cheerleader. But all that to say, it brings up those emotions. There were friends I hung out with, the popular girls. And honestly, after a while, I look back and I'm like, they all treated me like shit. I mean, seriously, all of them. And I think sometimes, I think I'm strong, but I'm very, I guess I would say, sensitive, empathetic. I don't know. I get it from joy. I mean, you see joy. That's just how I am. Like, I could never, be mean to somebody. Like, one of the girls I hung out with, and she was my friend, part of the popular girl group, I guess, that I was part of. And we all lived by each other, too. She said that her dad coached a team, and she asked me to go to a game with them. And she's like, yeah, I'll pick you up or whatever, or we'll pick you up. And so I got ready and waited. She never picked me up. She never said anything about it. Yeah, my mom said, why do you hang out with them, Tracy? And I think it was just because they were in the sports group too, and they lived by me. But I always identified more with, the people who, I don't want to say didn't feel popular, but, the nice ones. The ones who were humble and unassuming and not full of themselves. And anyway, that just brought back some memories, and identify with her. She's like, she's going with her best friend. So she said, if anything, she'd have her good friend to be by so they could be with each other. But I don't think I'll ever go to another reunion. I don't know, just not my thing. I don't like to feel those feelings. And like I said, it brings me back to those days. And, high school was okay, but you think that that's your whole world at the time, and those are the only people. And, that's what I love about van life, is I get to meet so many other people and hear their stories. But even her, people telling me their stories and talking about stuff like that, it's just so nice. So I told her, I said, well, when is it? And it's next weekend. And they have to go to Iowa. She's from Iowa. So I said I'd be checking back with her. So I will let you know how that story turns out. So anyway, oh, and T-Bone, I wanted to thank you. I finally got to wear it. I've had it sitting up here, and just with all the chaos. It's funny how I know you guys, like, by your handles. Don't know your real names, a lot of you. But he handmade that, and he made one too that's gold. And it's like an agate. And I talked about agate hunting. I love agate hunting. We used to do it all the time at our cabin. But I just wanted to show you how talented a lot of you are. So thank you very much. So you sent me jewelry, and now I just sent out more bracelets, and just keeps giving. So yeah, be kind. I am sweating. It was hotter last night than it was probably when it was 100 degrees. It was like 90 degrees last night, but there was no breeze. At least the 100-degree night, there was a really strong breeze going back and forth. And then in the middle of the night, I was out. I've been so tired. Started raining. I had to jump out of bed and close all the windows because I have one up top and it rains through. And so, yeah. So I was sweltering in here. So I'm going to let you go. I just wanted to not forget that story. And, you know what? Popularity is not, it's made up. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Are you popular because of what you look like? Well, you should be popular on how kind you are or your personality, not what you look like. So, okay, there we go. I'm hoping, I'm going to trade out my car right now because these brakes are scaring me. So I'm going to drive the car during the day and then just get the van at night to sleep in, and then hopefully get them fixed this weekend. And then I'm hoping to go do something fun this weekend that I've never done before. So I'll let you in on that. But it's Friday. Happy Friday. Okay. Let's get it rolling, 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 rolling. I got lots to do today. Okay. Quit diddling around, Tracy. Squirrel! Let's go. I am here. I'm going to give plasma today. And I'm just going to throw this out here. There's a blood shortage. So if you can, give blood. Give plasma. Be an organ donor. Do all that. I'm very passionate about that. But anywho, besides all that, there's this young kid playing the violin. And I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm not going to show you because I'm going to go over and I never usually have cash, but I have 5. And I'm going to see if I can take a video. He seems very talented. And so yeah, let's go check it out. Okay, so do you hear that music? And he's playing the violin. But you know what I realized? I was watching his fingers. He's not really playing the violin. So I wouldn't call it a scam. I mean, I guess it is because they're trying to make it look like he's playing. Yeah, he's not. He's just pretending to play to it. But you know what? If that's how you have to make money, that's how you have to make money. So anyway, I'm here to get plasma. It's a nice day. Still warm, but nice. I locked my keys in my trunk. I have an extra set, but they're in the van at my sister's. And I locked the van. I'm so tired of just like I can never get ahead. It's just like always one thing after another. I haven't cried in tired. I just wanted to, I think I forgot to say in the clip that when I was making that video, when I was sitting behind the car, a guy came through the Starbucks parking lot, and I saw him see me, and then he came around the side, and I was sitting behind there, and he rolled down his window. He's like, "Everything okay?" And I got up, and I'm like, you know, I go, "It is." I go, "I just locked my keys in the car." I go, "It's just been one of those days." And he's like, "Do you have somebody coming?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll be fine." And his kindness kind of snapped me out of it. So thank you to that man for stopping and, you know, making sure I was okay. So I just wanted to throw that in here too. I just wanted to end this and upload this tonight because I don't want anybody to worry about me after what I posted. I posted on my shorts about being locked out of my car. Well, Al came. Everybody get yourself a friend like Al. I mean, I don't have any men in my life. My dad passed away, who helped me all the time. My brother passed away, and you know, I just don't have anybody to rely on for help. And so it's been so nice that I have someone I can call when I need help. And Al is just a good friend of mine. We've known each other since high school, and he's just a nice guy. And so anyway, what happened then is I didn't even know that I knew. So when he came, he tried to open it with the thing, and then I said, he asked what the buttons were on the handles, and if the key is close enough, you can just open the doors, you know, with the button, because it's a push start. I don't like it, but that's just what it is. And the keys were in the trunk, and then after he tried that, he walked back to the trunk and pushed the thing, and it popped open. I didn't know it was the same for the trunk, where you can manually just pop it open like that if the keys are close, because they were too far from the doors to open. So anyway, and the reason why I started crying, I wasn't gonna cry until I had taken my tennis shoes out because I was going to go to a class at Orange Theory, and I had my computer and everything, and I was putting everything in the trunk, and then my keys must have fallen out of my hands and gone in the trunk, and before I knew it, I closed it, and then that was it. So I just kind of sat there like, okay, well, I have my tennis shoes. So I put my tennis shoes on because I have an extra key in the van, and I was going to walk like 3 or 4 miles to my sister's house where the van is, because I'm not driving it during the day because of the brakes. And then the moment I realized that I locked the van when I left, that's when I had just like, that pushed me over the edge. And, you know, going through all that, I just want you to know that things may break you. People may try to break you. You may be broken for just a little bit, but then that is your magic. Like I said, sometimes you don't feel like you're magic, but that you can bounce back from things like that. When people break you, then you just don't put yourself around those people anymore. You know that Maya Angelou saying, when people show you who they are, believe them. And I would believe them the first time. If they're really mean and they do something, say mean things to you, then you just don't go back to that. You can let them go in peace and love, but you just don't need to deal with them. And it's sad because things can break you that aren't even people, like this. And we break ourselves down more than anybody else could. So that's why I don't get when other people say mean things to other people. That it can somehow help them make them feel better. But what do they say? Hurt people hurt people. You would think it would be different. You think you know what it's like to feel hurt, so you wouldn't want to do it to anybody else. But sometimes lashing out for some reason makes us feel better. So I'm in the van, as you can see, And I need a shower, and I need to just relax and go to bed early tonight. So, oh, and I didn't tell you, I tried to get plasma today, and it wasn't working. I don't know if they put it in wrong to begin with, but about 5 times they had to move the needle, and I was just over it. And then they were going to take it out and do it in this arm, and I just said, I'm done. And so, again, it was just a sequence of events today. So I just wanted to put this up and just let you know I'm okay. Everything's okay. It'll always be okay. Us as humans are very resilient. So just know that. And like I said, therein lies your magic. You don't feel it most of the time, but just know that it's in you, and you are. And be kind to people, okay? Don't say mean things to people, even when you're hurt. It doesn't help anyone. So I'm gonna leave you with that, and I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my weekend. Make the rest of this Friday nice and relaxing and calming. Okay, go out, make an adventure. Maybe not as adventurous as this day was, but every day's an adventure, however it works out. No matter how big or how small, you don't have to sell everything and move into a van, because I did that, and you can see sometimes it's a little trying. But life is trying. It doesn't matter if you're in a van or not, so, you know, it's just life. And go call someone you love, really, especially now. Just go call someone you love, okay? Let them know that you love them. And that's what Joy says. Tell them that you love them, okay? And I'll tell you too, we'll know in about a week about Joy's heart monitor and what's going on. And do not forget. And after all this, at the very end, that's what I remembered, that I'm magic. And you don't even have to call it magic. Magic is anything that you can overcome. Magic is any hard thing that you've gotten through, or even if you're not through it. That just know that you're resilient, and I know you can do anything that you put your mind to. And if you can't do it, my tagline for when I had my life coaching business was, I'll believe in you until you believe in you. And you know what? I believe in you. I believe in you. So if you don't believe in you right now, just know somebody does, okay? And if you feel alone and like you have no one, you got me, okay? And we're going through this together. Life's tough. Again, it's not about the van. It's about just showing you what I go through, because I know that everybody goes through stuff like this. So we got each other, okay? We got each other. And don't you dare forget. You're magic. And you don't even have to feel it. You just are it. Okay. Happy Friday, everyone. Have a great weekend. And